Hello, I'm Jacqueline. For the past 3+ decades, I worked within the gender-based violence movement across several different states, holding different positions by working with the child welfare system, healthcare system, law enforcement, criminal justice system, the faith and religious community, education system. As you can hear, many different systems, and some of them I can't think of right now. But for the past 2.5 years, I worked as the Director of Racial Equity and Social Change at a domestic violence organization. Yes, I have spent a lot of time in this movement advocating on behalf of those who were being harmed by someone they love, they live with, they were previously dating, they were in a relationship with. I believed in the work. I believed in the movement. I believed in the many spaces that I was in to, again, advocate. In every position that I held, I advocated on behalf of survivors. Well, a few weeks ago, my position was eliminated. And needless to say, I was shocked. I was not prepared. In many ways that being prepared means. And I did not see that coming. I loved doing the work. Yes, I did. One thing I know, what is my point? One of the points I'm going to make today is one thing I know is that when a Black woman is employed and working, approximately 7 people get to eat. That's based on lived experience, research, and statistics. When Black women are unemployed and don't have an income, it impacts their entire family. In my case and situation, it impacted many of my family members, those that I love and I was helping in different ways. And all of them are in vulnerable situations, in vulnerable populations as well. So the impact that loss for me is having, it is major. It's major. I am not eligible for unemployment for different reasons. And of course, every day I'm applying for jobs and positions, but that doesn't always come fast, quick, and easy. It took me a lot of time to recover from the shock, because I was completely shocked. I was blindsided. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that I would be doing that for some years. I thought at least I thought 7 years is what I thought. But there was another plan. The problem with this is not that it's Jacqueline's experience. One thing I know and what we've learned within this gender-based violence movement is that this is the experience of far too many Black women. Black women are pushed out of this work, this movement, eliminated from their positions, silenced, resigning. And a lot of the reasons are we aren't appreciated or valued. Our intelligence, our skills and abilities, what we bring to the table, our lived experiences. Many of us doing this work identify as survivors. However, that doesn't seem to keep your job, to guarantee you a space. As we've all been told, there are no guarantees in life, right? We've been told that. But today, I'm appealing to people that love Black women, related to Black women, support Black women, hear Black women, are taught by Black women, are fed by Black women to show up for us. So many Black women who lose their jobs, like myself, don't know what to do next. The community we thought we had, we don't have it anymore. One thing that had been a focus for survivors, and one of the messages is, sometimes survivors want to remain in contact with those that cause them harm. And they should have the right to that option. But I'm thinking about Black women who have worked in this movement and have built relationships and been in community. And then once that employment ends, so does their contact, access, and connections with the community they once had and was part of, was removed and changed. And yet we talk about unity. But listen at the contradiction. Being unified and joining together communities to do this work on behalf of survivors, to increase safety nets. And when someone loses their employment, there goes the unity. There goes community. There goes connections. There goes the network. Well, I am here as a survivor with a solution. And it's SIS. We see you, sis. SIS meaning sister. I see you. We see you as a community. Sawubona, which is the Swahili word for I see you, I value you. So today I am appealing to those who love and support, admire, recognize, appreciate Black women, specifically advocates within the gender-based violence movement who have been pushed out, lost their positions, dismissed, erased, undervalued, and told, we don't need you no more. You're disposable to us. I am creating a fund, an ongoing fund on behalf of Black women. Myself being a recipient of this is that when she loses, she, her, they, them, whatever her chosen pronouns are, let's not get hung up on that. She has a community that says, I see you, sis. I value you, sis. I appreciate you, sis. I know you are feeding more than just yourself. I know that there are mouths that you are feeding. There are people that you are loving on. I see you, sis. And this fund will provide tangible ways to love on a sister. And she could do whatever with it, whatever she needs. Because for me, I'm now having to think about how am I going to make the payment, the monthly payment for my hearing aids. Yes, sometimes I have to prove that I have hearing loss and I wear hearing aids. Sometimes it goes just like this. Allowing a person to look inside my ear to see I'm true. I'm telling the truth about this. How am I going to pay for my hearing aids? And recently having to have, now here's the health piece, the health impact. Having to have my heart looked at. That one test costed me $100+. It's not covered by insurance, but I had to have it. So I had to figure out a way. And then the medications that I'm on monthly, now losing my health insurance. I have to figure out a way to pay for my medication. And so I need to figure things out right now. A great number of Black women across this nation, for different reasons, are true, in fact, the breadwinner, or their income is the biggest income in their household. And once that is taken away and removed, the whole household is at risk. The entire household is under stress. And then that contributes to the crisis of our healthcare system that Black people, particularly Black women, contend with on an ongoing basis. It contributes to the unemployment crisis that our nation faces. It contributes to the risk for homelessness. Will you contribute today? Will you join this effort to let Black women know, I see you, sis. I appreciate your advocacy. I appreciate you answering calls from the hotline. I appreciate you traveling across the nation to do trainings and talking with law enforcement. I appreciate you trying to help that sister and her children get in a shelter. I appreciate you. I appreciate you providing hours and hours of counseling and sitting with victims of domestic violence, men included. Sister, I appreciate you. And I understand that you feed a woman, you feed a nation. I understand what Baba Malcolm X said, that the most disrespected and neglected person on earth, it is the Black woman. I'm a survivor. I am here to make a difference and to make a change. Before I knew this was a job, at the age of 12, was doing equity work in my community with my neighbors. Before I knew this was a career, I was concerned about people getting what they need, equity. People get what they need to thrive. I understood that early. That was one of my values. It was deeply embedded in me. Because I saw the people in my family. I saw my elders. I saw my loved ones. I saw my mama treating people with dignity and respect and providing to them what they needed to thrive. Yeah, my mama was the first to demonstrate and show me what true equity meant, providing for me. And my childhood that was plagued with asthma. She got me what I needed every time. So the work of equity, racial equity, wasn't new to me. I had been doing it across the nation, talking about the adultification of Black girls. Yeah, that's me. Helping to raise the awareness of adultification of Black girls, how they are treated as if they are more adult-like than children in any other race or category. Yes, I've done this work. I committed my life early in my teens to make a difference and to be about humanity and human services, safety, nets, empowerment, trainings, lectures, Yes, speaking on platforms, keynote speaker. That's me. I have put mileage on my body because I believed in the work that I was doing. So I don't know what is meant for me in this movement now. But I know now it is time to sound the alarm on behalf of Black women who lose their jobs for whatever reasons there are within this movement work. And it is not because she was not competent. It is not because she was not skilled and she was not creative and she was not talented and she didn't have any sense of direction. It was not because she was not capable. It was not because of any of those things. But there is a prevalence of the push out, the dismissal, the erasure of Black women in this gender-based violence movement. Will you join me in letting Black women know, I see you, sis. I see you. And I'm going to show up in tangible ways. I will share these coins of mine with you. I want you to know you are appreciated. And so many of us are judged by how we talk, how we think, what's our perspective, what's our framework, and what's our lens. So many of us are judged and pushed out because we just couldn't satisfy. We couldn't satisfy. And it's not even about satisfying. When everybody has a complaint about a Black woman, who is sounding the alarm and raising up the banner and saying, sister, I see you. Sister, I care. Sister, I value you. I compliment you. I have no expectations of you to carry it all or to carry the load or that it's all on your shoulders. Who will sound the alarm with us? Sawubona. I see you, sis. And I'm going to do something about it. I am here with the solution. I see you. And going to give you a little bit of something that you can decide what you need to do with it for yourself. Will you help and contribute to help a Black woman feed the mouths of those that she loves and cares about? We can do this. Let's do this. Thank you for your contribution.